Right now at 6 o'clock, and right now as we speak, DOT trucks are out and about pre-treating the roads with a salt brine before tomorrow's snow starts.
Yeah, they're trying to prevent another dangerous and icy commute like so many people had yesterday morning. But what's in the liquid and how does all of this work?
Channel 3 Eyewitness News reporter Mike Savino went looking for those answers. He joins us live from a DOT garage in Wethersfield. And Mike, what were you able to learn?
Well, Mark and Aaron, those trucks have been getting loaded up at this garage and garages all over the state with that brine. It's a mixture of salt, water, and a little bit of magnesium that they then put out on the roads. Those trucks are also loaded with equipment that tells those trucks just how much to put down.
At this point in time, there's really nothing that is as cost effective and works as well as salt.
Snow is coming tomorrow, and today the DOT was getting ready. That meant preparing the plows and treating the roads. Salt remains the tool of choice, but the process is becoming more sophisticated. Since 2006, the state has used a salt brine. The current formula, 23% salt and 77% water. Add some magnesium as it's released to help lower the freezing point.
We're investigating, new chemicals, new tries, what'll work.
The state made the change after growing concerns about the old sand-salt mix. The sand can clog drainage systems, and it collects hazardous debris from the road. The DOT is always looking at what's new, but experts agree salt is still the best.
The ones that get a lot of talk, like the beet juice and other products like that, they don't really melt ice.
But the brine solution is not perfect. First, it's susceptible to the elements. Like any treatment, rain can wash it away. The salt brine can also freeze when the ground temperature reaches 22 degrees. But experts say more salt isn't necessarily more effective. It can also be worse for the environment.
It's not nothing, and if you add enough of it, you start really altering the chemistry of the soil.
Locally, many public works departments use a chemically treated rock salt.
Not only do you have to have the brine, you have to have the holding facilities and you have to have the equipment.
The rock salt can have a lower freezing point, but the water in the brine helps the salt stick to state roads and highways.
As far as best management practices are concerned, that's one of the best ways to prevent bad conditions and use less salt overall.
Now, normally with a storm like we're expecting on Friday, the DOT would recommend that people opt for public transportation when possible, but COVID has created problems for bus drivers, and Metro North has said that they'll be running fewer trains tomorrow. So if you're going to use public transportation, it's best to check those schedules first. Live from Wethersfield, Mike Savino, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.
All right, a lot of good information there, Mike. Thank you very much. And this is the first big snow of the winter, so we wanted to give you a refresher on winter driving. We all need that. We somehow forget every year. So here are the top 3 tips to remember. First, don't pass the plow. Give other vehicles extra space in front of you because it takes longer to stop on snowy or slippery roads. Don't use cruise control when driving in winter weather. We also have more advice on what to keep in your car in case of an emergency. It's all on the Channel 3.